Hello, this is Cathy Cassidy and I'm here to read you another chapter from my short story Snowflakes and Wishes, which is one of several short stories collected in this anthology, Life is Sweet, and connected to the Chocolate Box Girls series. And if you've been following, you'll know that Lawrie and his family have returned to Tanglewood, especially for a New Year's party. But things go horribly wrong when fireworks at midnight frighten Laurie's dog away. So chapter 5, picture at the top of the chapter, has some little footprints in the snow. So here we go, let's find out what happens next. Sheba, Coco shouts into the darkness. Where are you, Sheba? We have to find her, I say. This isn't her home. She'll never be able to find her way back, and if we've lost her, Jas will be devastated. I would be devastated too. We run on up the hill, slower now, our feet slipping in the powdery snow, and then the prints disappear into a stand of trees, and my heart sinks. She's gone into the woods, I say. We'll never find her now. Of course we will, Coco says confidently. It looks like those stupid fireworks are over. Sheba will calm down now. We will get her, Lawrie. We cross the ditch and step into the woods. There's only a light covering of snow under the trees, but we can't run because the ground is too rough and uneven. Coco uses the torch app on her smartphone to help us follow Sheba's prints, and then the snow disappears completely as the woods get more dense and there are no more prints to follow. Where are we, I ask, my breath gathering in the air before me like a cloud. No idea, Coco whispers. The woods stretch along the coast for miles. If you walk far enough, you get to the cliffs above the smugglers' caves. Not the ideal place to go walking in the dark. I clench my fists. Too bad. I'm not turning back. I can't. This is all my fault, and now she's gone. Rubbish, Coco says. It's nobody's fault, Lawrie. Even the idiots responsible for the fireworks didn't mean this to happen. I have a feeling it was Alfie's dad and uncle. They were definitely planning something. They probably thought it would just be a cool surprise. They wouldn't have been thinking about the dogs. I know, I mutter, but right now it doesn't matter what Coco says. I feel sick with guilt and furious with myself. And then the torch app dies suddenly and we are left in darkness. Coco swears beneath her breath. Phone's out of charge, she says. Have you got yours? Left it in my rucksack, I admit, back at the house. It doesn't have a torch app anyway. It's just a cheap pay-as-you-go. We should have rung home, Coco says. Mum and Paddy and your mum would know what to do. The party people will be leaving now and they'll wonder where we are. They'll be worried. I'm not giving up, I blurt out. I can't. I'm not either. I look at Coco in the moonlight and see that she's shivering, her face pale and shadowed with blue. My hands are numb with cold and my teeth are chattering, and I know that staggering around blindly in the dark in a wood that edges onto cliff tops is crazy and quite possibly dangerous. Sheba, I shout into the stillness, where are you? We stumble on breathless and numb, feet slipping in the snow and tripping on roots. Sheba could be anywhere in the woods, running scared in the darkness towards the dangerous cliff edge. My fault, my fault, my fault. Lawrie, Coco says in a small voice, I'm not being funny, but I think we're lost. Should we stop a minute, try to get our bearings? I'm not going back without her, I say. I know, Coco agrees, nor me, but we need to think or we're going to end up frozen stiff and stuck out here all night. Flakes of snow are drifting down on us through the trees, softly at first and then faster. I feel like crying, but that would not achieve anything. And boys don't cry. Sheba, I roar with all the breath in my body, and this time, in the silence, comes the sound of twigs crackling, leaves rustling. My heart begins to pound and hope unfurls inside me, and at last Sheba bursts into the clearing, shaking and panting. Sheba, hey! I drop to my knees on the woodland floor and throw my arms around her. Sheba pushes her face into my hair, my neck, and I ruffle her coat and laugh out loud with relief. Coco is on the ground beside me, stroking Sheba's bedraggled coat, whispering soft words to her. Our eyes meet and I know I'm grinning like an idiot, ridiculously happy. I catch Coco's hand and hold it tight. We did it, I say. Another adventure and everything's worked out. Teamwork, okay? We get to our feet awkwardly, laughing, Sheba still whimpering softly at our feet. Teamwork, Coco agrees. And then suddenly, without warning, a piercing, unearthly scream splits the night in half. It sends a shiver down my spine and my heart is thumping so hard I think it must be audible a mile away. Coco's eyes are wide with terror. Even Sheba is pressed against me, hackles up, frozen with fear. The scream cuts through the night again, louder and more haunting, more agonizing than anything I have ever heard in my life. And that's the end of chapter 5, and I'm going to leave you there until Monday, when we will find out what that scream is and what happens next. But don't forget to call in to the YouTube channel for Sunday Book Club and say hello. And don't forget, of course, to leave any comments that you have on the chapters as you're listening to them. Take care, and I will see you on Monday. Stay safe.